The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Saturday. I couldn't wait to start my weight training program today. Even though Mom wouldn't let me get the equipment I needed, I wasn't going to let that hold me back. So I went into the fridge and emptied out the milk and orange juice and filled the jugs with sand. Then I tapped went to a broomstick and I had made myself a pretty decent barbell. After that, I made a bench press out of an ironing board and some boxes. Once I had that all set, I was ready to do some serious lifting. I needed a sporting partner, so I called Rolly, and that when he showed up at my door wearing some ridiculous getup, I knew I made a mistake inviting him. I made Rolly use the bench press first, mostly because I wanted to see if the broomstick was going to hold up. He did about 5 reps and he was ready to quit, but I wouldn't let him. That's what a good training partner is for, to push you beyond your limit. I knew Rolly wasn't going to be as serious about weightlifting as I was, so I decided to try out an experiment to test his dedication. In the middle of Rolly's set, I went and got this pony nose and mustache. Work has in his junk drawer. And when Rolly had the barbell in the down position, I leaned over and looked at him. Sure enough, Rolly totally lost his concentration. He couldn't even get the barbell off his chest. I thought about helping him out, but then I realized that if Rolly didn't get serious about working out, he was never going to get to my level. I eventually had to rescue him because he started biting the milk jug to let the sand leak out. After Rolly got off the bench press, it was time for my set. But Rolly said he didn't feel like working out anymore and he went home. I figured he'd pull something like that, but I guess you can't expect everyone to have the same kind of deduction as you. Wednesday. Today in geography we had a quiz, and I have to say I've been looking forward for this one for a long time. The quiz was on state capitals, and I sit in the back of the room, right next to this giant map on the United States. All the capitals are written in big red print, so I knew I had this one in the bag. But right before the test got started, Patty Farrell piped up from the front of the room. Patty told Mr. Era that he should cover up the United States map before we got started. Nice catch, Patty. So thanks to Patty, I ended up flunking this quiz. And I will definitely be looking for a way to pay her back for that one. The end.